Ooh, let me wipe y'all off. Hold on. It's kind of, let's see. Let's see who's on here. I hope the internet don't start buffering like it likes to do, because it'll do that sometimes. Take this thing off. It's making my head too tight. I forgot I had it on. My daughter told me. There we go. She said, Mom, take it off. You're too tight around your head. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Trying to see if I can get y'all in good lighting. Good morning. Hey, y'all. I'm working. Hey, Din. What's up, girl? What's up, Din? What's going on, baby? What's up? What's going on, baby? I gotta make sure this phone don't die on y'all, too. Let me plug y'all in. Who else we got in the building? I told y'all I was coming. I told you. I know sometimes it don't seem like where Nista at. Boy, Nista trying to survive, y'all. Trying to get myself together. You like my hair, boo? I like it too. I had to spend a couple of dollars. Earl Sanders, hey. Thank you, Earl. How are you today, Earl? Thank you for coming in for Motivation Monday. Yeah, girl. I said I'm investing in myself. It's so funny. Like, I used to always complain, like, not complain, but feel a little down. Because my hair used to be like super duper duper full and long, like my daughter's. And I don't know if y'all know, but blood pressure medicine will do you in, okay? And after having my twins, like literally seconds after having them, like seconds. Matter of fact, I take that back. While I was about to go into labor, the doctor sent me to the hospital. I went to a doctor's visit. I don't know if y'all know, some women, you know, you have those visits when it gets closer to the end of the pregnancy, where you end up going to the doctor like every week. So I'm thinking I'm just going for the regular checkup. And it changed the look of my face. Thank you. Hair usually does change the look of my face. I miss having hair on my head. Like out full head, you know, I miss it. But anyway, this is how I always used to look. Curls or straight. And so anywho, they told me I had to go into labor. They had to induce me because my blood pressure was extremely high. It was like 160 over 120. Hey, Treatin. And they took the kids, they took my twins out. I had a C-section. And from there, they put me on 2 blood pressure medications. And I've been on blood pressure. Hey, Leela, I've been on blood pressure medication, and they're 23 years old now. So I've been on blood pressure medication since they were 23. I went from having hair like down here flowing to like it's thinning and all that. But believe it or not, 23 years of heavy blood pressure medication, I still got hair on my head. Okay, so I'm happy. But my daughter was like, Mom, you need to try something different. You know, you need to yeah, Earl, it'll do it to everybody, men and women. Nobody's exempt. But she was like, Mom, you need to start paying more money for your hair. So I was like, I don't want I don't want those, what I say, them lace fronts, them girls' hair be looking all crunchy in the top, and you could see the lace, and this, that, and the third, and they paying all that money for the hair, and it's still a mess. And she was like, Mom, I will help you do it. I will install it for you. So I got it in the mail. I got this hair like 3 weeks ago, y'all. I paid a penny for it. They cost a lot of money, okay? So I got it. It was in the box. I took it out the box. One thing about human hair, raw, lace, like these wigs people paying a lot of money for, these stars and stuff, you can't just throw it on your head out the box. That's a no-no. I went to go put this on my head out the box, and I looked, I said, what in the world is that? Thank you, Treatin. I said, what in the world is this? I can't wear this. She said, Mom, put it back and don't mess with it. You don't know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing, because she turned it into a masterpiece. So I'm very happy about it. Now I'm like, I don't mind spending the money on it. So now I think I got a new guilty pleasure. But y'all know me, I'll figure out how to supplement it. You know what I'm saying? I'll figure out how to supplement it. But this is the first one. It's a bob. It's called Curly. You just put mousse in it and you scrunch it or whatever. You could part it in any direction you want, but I told her I wanted a side part. And it's the way that they have like the stick, they smooth it down and they, it already came pre-plucked and it's supposed to be glueless, but it's something called lace melt that you put on there, and then you put this band around your head. You know what I mean? Y'all could, you see I'm not down with this. My daughter had to put me down. You put this band around your head and let the lace melt, and then you have to get a tint that's like your skin tone color, and it all comes together really nice, and it's super soft and it's not coming off. It has a band in it. It's like, it's a lot of money. If you don't want to spend money on some hair, then don't ask me where I get it from. You're going to have to spend some money. You're going to have to spend some money. I'm going to tell you that much. But after, and I mean, look at it, y'all. Look. Look at this. And it's not coming off. It's not coming off. It's not coming off at all. And it looks really good. So I got a new guilty pleasure. It got a band, a strap in the back where it straps onto the back of your head. It's the best. Hey, up and down slides, what's going on? You running your errands? Hey, Kay's Confessions. It's not painful. It's not. Big bang. Okay. Yeah, some people do it and they don't buy the good hair. And it don't look good either. No, you can't buy this then treating. You're on a dollar store budget treating because you want to be. You could buy it, but you choose not to. But I ain't going there with you with Dollar Tree budget. But anyway, y'all, it's Motivation Monday, and I felt a little cloudy this morning. I think, okay, so this is what I'm thinking, y'all. As all y'all know, I got ADHD, and I talk about it. I'm thinking because I'm about to be 45, I'm in that era, in that area where you're not sure, you could be white. That's funny. Okay, I'm in that area where I'm not really sure about like the menopause or I'm going through the hormone changes. I feel it. But, I'm not, quite sure. So I was talking to my doctor and he's saying that I've always had the ADHD, but it's starting to be, what do they call it? Exacerbated because of the hormone changes and all the different things that I'm going through. So I find myself having like a lot of cloudy moments. Like I got up this morning, got myself together. I have a routine, which I'm glad. I have a self-care routine in the morning, get myself up. Certain things I do in the house. I had my breakfast this morning, which I had pineapples and watermelon, and I put tahini on it. That was my breakfast. I had a protein shake. I really couldn't drink the whole protein shake. But lots of women, I stayed in Weave Central, but those bundles, I know it costs. Yes, bundles cost, and so do these daggone units, as they call them. They don't call them weaves, they call them units. So the cloudiness, he said, is some hormonal changes. So I'm kind of glad that I did start the treatment for the ADHD, because I can sit here and look at my computer and sometimes I'm just super foggy. Like this morning I started working, but then I had to run out, take mommy to her appointment, Mama Nista, and I was just sitting in the parking lot like, and I had both phones. I had this phone, I had my work phone, and I could have did some stuff on my work phone, but my mind was just like, literally just, it was like tumbleweeds. Hey, Adriana. So yeah, but regardless of how you feel, that's why I want to get on here and tell y'all it's Motivation Monday, and I really want y'all to be motivated. It is my prayer that everybody that's watching me, even the trolls, whoever's watching, even if you like me or you don't like me, I'm at the place right now in my life that I am praying for even my enemies. I pray that they find peace. I'm praying that my friends find peace. I'm praying that we all prosper, that we get to a point in life where we can see clear. Having that fogginess and that darkness over you, it doesn't feel good. And I don't wish that for anyone. I truly believe that if we start to speak things that are positive, and we start to speak life, everything that's in the dark won't have, it doesn't have a choice but to come out. It does not have a choice but to come out of that dark place, you know. So I'm praying for people that like me, for people that don't like me, for people that understand me, and for people that don't understand me. I pray peace. I pray prosperity over you guys. I pray that God will increase your territory. I believe a lot of people are miserable because they're stuck in a rut, and they're stuck in the same place and in the same cycle, and they just can't get out of it. But I'm praying that whoever's stuck in a rut today, that they get out of that rut, that they get off the rat wheel, and that they, you know, see a different part of life. You see what I'm saying? That they see certain things in life that they've never seen before. I pray that when the air touches their skin, it feels different than it's ever felt before. I pray that when they take a deep breath, and when you guys take a deep breath, it will open up your lungs and give you such a feeling and boost of energy like it never has in your entire life. Like, I want you, hey Deb, I really want you guys to be happy with your surroundings. I know some people come home and they're not happy with the way their home may be. Some people may not have a home, they have an apartment. Some people might not have an apartment, they may have a room. Some people may not have a room, they may just be laying on somebody's couch. And some people may not even have a couch to lay on. Some people may be laying on the floor or laying on the ground. But I pray that even in the midst of the circumstances you're going through, do you know that people find peace regardless of where they are? Even though we can't fathom being out in this heat homeless, some of us that have homes, there are homeless people out there that go into a library or into a store or into a community center, and they find a sense of peace, even if it's just for that moment, because they got some relief. I'm praying that you guys find relief. I'm praying that we all find relief, and that we all find a place where we could just smile and be thankful. Not that anything big has happened in your life, not that, you know, a big obstacle was overcame, or you met some big goals, but just to be able to sit in a quiet place and to smile, and to have uncontrollable laughter, not because something was funny or somebody said a joke, but just because you got peace on the inside, you have joy on the inside. The joy of the Lord is your strength, and I'm praying that that joy just sits on your heart, and that you just begin to smile for no reason what you can explain to other people. Because sometimes people be like, well, what is it, what happened, what's going on, why you feel that way? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when they see my videos or whatever and I'm fired up and I'm talking about, they be like, well, what happened to, what's wrong with Nista? It's nothing wrong with me. It's just that sometimes God will just lay something on my heart that it'll just bring me peace, and it'll bring me joy, and it makes me feel light. You know, I want that heaviness to be released off of people, off of the human race. We are so heavy right now, and I'm just praying that that heaviness comes up off of each and every one of you. The stress of bills, the stress of having a certain amount of money in your account, or having a certain amount of money in your pocket, you know what I mean? I don't want you to stress about that. Like, I'm praying that today, if no other day, today, we could just be thankful for the position that we're playing. Like, if we could just be thankful for this position right here. Not nothing extravagant. You could be driving a hoopty. You can have a bus pass. You can have a bike. You could be walking on a pair of shoes and you need a new pair of shoes. I just want somebody, everybody, for us to just find peace and happiness in the position that we're playing right now. If you could just sit in the quietness and just close your eyes and just be thankful. And just be thankful for the fact that your lungs can take in a deep breath. It can release it without a machine helping it. To put your hand on your heart and to feel your heartbeat. And to know that that heartbeat has been beating like that since you came out of your mother's womb. That's the heartbeat she listened to on the sonogram and the ultrasound when she found out that she was pregnant with you. That heartbeat is what the doctors would listen for to make sure that you were still incubating and growing in your mother's womb. It's that same heartbeat. Listen for it. Hold your hand to your chest and say, wow, that same little heart grew up to be a big heart. And somebody was excited. Even if it wasn't my parents excited, the doctors were excited to deliver you because that's what they went to school for. Their job was to make sure that you came out alive and healthy. And they did their job. This same heart, this is the same heart been beating for almost 45 years. Next, is this August? October 30th, I'll be 45 years old. This is the same heart, the same lungs. The same lungs I've been breathing with since October 30th, 1979. It is 2024. The same eyes. These are the same eyeballs from October 30th, 1979. If you could just find some peace in those things that we take for granted. We take it for granted until we lose it. These same legs that swell up from time to time if I keep them down too long. But I'm working on that, y'all, because I'm getting my lymphatic system together because I want to feel better. So I'm eating vegetables and I'm eating things that the Lord has provided from the ground and from the trees to try to bring this body back to, regulate it and get the immune system and the lymphatic system going the way it's supposed to be. But these are the same bones and the same legs and the same hands and arms. They're older and they've been through some things, but it's the same body. God made a masterpiece in you. He created you. You are a masterpiece. You cannot be duplicated. You cannot be replicated. You are a masterpiece. You are one of a kind. Your eyeballs are your eyeballs. Your lymphatic system is your lymphatic system. Your face and the way it was created is your face. I used to get teased about my face being so fat. But do you know this is how God intended for me to look and for me to be? You see what I'm saying? I am one of a kind. I am a masterpiece. And you are a masterpiece. That's why you have to be motivated and get to the point in your life where you realize you deserve better. And when I say you deserve better, y'all, let me put this charger on here because I don't want this to die out because I want y'all to get this message. I want you to get it. We're going to put you sideways a little bit. Y'all going to have to look at me sideways a little bit because I got to plug it in. Hold on. We're going to plug this in so we can keep this energy going because I want y'all to feel this. You see what I'm saying? You are, oh, look at that. That's what happens when you spend a little money on a tripod. You could just bend it. You are a masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Thank you for coming in, Deb. See you later. Yes, Treaton. I'm young, but you know what? I'm thankful because some days I feel really, really old and worn down. And I would have people in places say, oh, you an old lady. But I realized that my old lady tendencies kept my skin tight, kept me from having dark circles and bags under my eyes, kept me from being able to go and come as I please. It kept me, even in the midst of what's going on in my digestive system, I'm still able to fight and have the energy to go, even with the eyes and the chips stacked against me and the medications I have to take. Me being an old lady is preserving me, and I'm thankful for it. I want y'all to be motivated to think highly of yourself. Don't let nobody put you down, because those people that are putting you down also need help. And that's why I'm praying for those people today. People that curse my name and that have cursed your name. If you can't pray for them today, I pray for them for you. And I pray for those that have cursed my name. I don't hold no grudges on nobody. I release myself from that. And I ask God to release y'all. We don't have time. We don't have time to be holding grudges. We don't have time to be holding on to hard feelings, or we don't have time to be harboring, harsh feelings or harsh intent or anything, or plotting against one another. We don't have that kind of time. Time is of the essence. Every day the clock is ticking. I have my cousin, his mother just passed away, and we're all getting together because she outlived her insurance policies. She outlived her insurance policies. So now we're all coming together collectively the best we can to help give her a proper home going. You see what I'm saying? It's the anniversary of my cousin that passed away, that got hit by that tow truck that I shared with you guys last year. It's the anniversary of that. So, we're being there for his mother, and then there's so many other deaths and catastrophic things and misfortunes that have went on in the year of 2024 that we still have to deal with on a daily basis. But even in the midst of all that, think highly of yourself. Show yourself some grace. And show those people that hate the ground you walk on, show them some grace. I know everybody's not ready for that. Everybody's not ready for it. Everybody's not trying to hear it. But I'm going to stand and intercede on your behalf. Listen, I ain't mad at you. How Tupac say, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. If you said anything about me, if you talked about my past, if you said this, that, and the third, I'm the type of person, if it's mine, I own it. If it's my bags, I'll pick them up and carry them myself. You ain't got to carry them for me. That is a sense of freedom. Don't you know it's freedom and accepting who you were, who you are, and who you're becoming? There's freedom and somebody not being able to hold you against you. You only give people the power. They don't have power unless you give it to them. There is freedom and letting go. You could call me black. You could call me ugly. You could call me broke, a liar, busted, disgusting, thief, tramp, hoe. I don't care. The list goes on and on. Because you know what I realized too? People are entitled to their own opinions. And because of that entitlement that we're all entitled to, their imagination is not your reality. Your reality is what you make it. Okay? And I've decided to make my reality based on what God has for me and who He said I am. And I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am loved so much and adored so much by God that even in my mistakes, He gives me the victory. Even in the midst of trouble, I come out on top. Even in the midst of being wrong, He turns around and makes it right. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yes, Adriana. People are entitled to what they want to think. Don't get mad. Everybody needs a job in life. Everybody needs a job. Let people do their job and pray that one day they elevate and get promoted to a better position. A position where they can grow, and a position where they can prosper, and a position that will help the world and help them. But in the meantime, in between time, let them do what they need to do in order for them to grow. Do you know sometimes we stunt people's growth by not letting them go down that dark alleyway? Do you know how no matter how much sweat and tears and time you put into telling somebody don't go that way, if their mind is made up and that is the cross that they have to bear to get where they need to go in life, they going. You got to let go and let God. When I've decided to let go and let God, I actually feel the weight coming off of my stomach. There was times where I carried all my stress, all the weight, all the burden in my midsection. And that's why I have the problems I have today. But because of that, God turned that bad thing into a good thing. Because let me tell y'all something. Me knowing how I'm going to feel every day when it's time for me to go to the restroom. Me knowing how this can end up. Me knowing if I eat X, Y, and Z, how it's going to make me feel. It keeps me closer to God. Me knowing the pain that comes. Me knowing the outcome. Me going to the doctors and getting the same answers. Me sitting here pushing through work, trying to go to sleep and make time in between to make sure I get the proper nutrition in. It keeps me closer to God. Everything that seems bad is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, especially if it keeps you closer to God. I'm whispering to you because everybody don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear it. Take what is holding you back in life by the horns and say, Lord, I give it to you. Food that's killing me, I give it to you. Drugs that are killing me, I give it to you. This bad relationship, I give it to you. Relationship with my mother, I give it to you. Relationship with my father that I do or do not have, I give it to you. The relationship with my children, I give it to you. The relationship with my neighbors, I give it to you. The relationship with my employer, I give it to you. The relationship with enemies, friends, foes, acquaintances, I give it to you. My mind being troubled, I give it to you. My low self-esteem, I give it to you. My uncertainty about my future, I give it to you. Confusion and delusion, I give it to you. A heart of jealousy, a mind that is deceitful, a promiscuous behavior, I give it to you. I give you it all because I know that you can turn it around for my good. And if I keep my hands clenched around it, it's sucking the energy out of me. It's pulling all the energy out of me into that thing. And it's making that thing stronger and stronger and stronger while it's making me weaker and weaker and weaker. So instead of me holding on to something that's not for me to hold on to, I give it to you. Present God with whatever it is that is keeping you from smiling, from laughing, from enjoying the small, intimate things of life. The thing that is keeping you from feeling light and carefree. The thing that is keeping you from having a regulated blood pressure. The thing that is keeping you from having a regulated blood sugar. The thing that is keeping you from having clear vision. The thing that is keeping you from being able to get up and walk on your own accord. The thing that is keeping you from having peaceful, fruitful thoughts. The thing that is keeping you from Him, which is the thing that you need to survive. Give it to Him. This is Motivation Monday. I hope you guys are motivated because I am motivated. If you can't see it in me, I pray that you're able to walk outside your house. You're able to turn on the television. I pray that God puts something in your sight that'll make you realize His grace is sufficient and his joy is unmatched. And all you have to do is give it to him. Give it to him. You won't miss it, I promise you. You will not miss it. And once you give it to him, you'll probably forget about it. I love y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. It's Motivation Monday. I'm out of here. I got to get back to work. Okay? Because God said be a good steward over everything that he gives you. And I'm trying and trying and trying every day. And if there's days where I slip and I bounce back, y'all. Because I know who I am. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm unique. I'm one of a kind. So if I slip, I know he'll give me everything I need, because he said never grow weary in well doing, because in due season you will reap a harvest. Come on now.